hardest part about my looping pedal is to get it to shut up. Anyways, here we are again with another lesson. Today we're talking about Blue Sky by Allman Brothers Band. Man, if there was a tutorial on how to use the major scale to make some of the most elegant phrases ever heard. The solos by Duane Allman and Dickie Betts on the studio version of Blue Sky from Eat a Peach in 1971 would be it. Those guys, they take, this area of the fretboard from the 9th fret on. There's not one point other than when Duane does this one lick. There's not one other point in either of their solos where they go below the 9th fret. Right? So they're just using their knowledge of the E major scale to make beautiful lines, and it just goes to show that you don't need to overcomplicate your solos. There's plenty of notes available to you and skills you already know. It's really just about taking the notes and making them sound inspiring and beautiful. And so that's something that I've really tried to take from Duane and Dickie's playing, especially on that tune. As far as tone goes, I find that in the studio version of that song, Duane and Dickie are both using Les Pauls with humbuckers, low wind humbuckers, from the late 50s. So their tone is pretty clear and articulate, but also at the same time round and smooth and just very vocal. And so to replicate that tone, I'm using an SG here on the neck pickup for the Duane-ier tones, if that's even a word. It is now. For the Duane-ier tones, I'm on the neck pickup, and I got the volume at about 6 or 7, and I'm using like a tweed Champ amp with a little bit of reverb. But I find that Duane during that solo is always all in neck pickup, and then Dickie's tone is a little more pointed. So to me, it sounds like Dickie's running both pickups on at the same time with the volume on something similar, 6 or 7, but the volume on 6 or 7 for both volume controls in the middle position. But anyways, I was trying to demonstrate in my solo. I took a few lines directly from Blue Sky to show you how you can mix those into your own playing. But I also just wanted to kind of make up my own lines as I went along. And so I just wanted to show you what I was thinking when I was doing that. So the chord progression, first things first, is E to A. And it's a bouncy kind of rhythm. Like that, and you can use any voicings that you prefer of E or A. Right hand is real, just so that's if you want to work on the rhythm. But I assume that most of us are here for the lead. So let's work on some leads. So I'm thinking out of my E major pentatonic area, which is the same shape as a C sharp minor pentatonic in the first position, C sharp pentatonic. And there's our C sharp minor. If that's easy for your brain to wrap that idea around your brain, then I suggest, take advantage of that. Learn your relative major and minors, because then it might be a little easier for you to think, oh shit, now, if you're playing C sharp minor blues licks all the time right here, right, and you know this position from C sharp minor, then it might be easier for you to think of that area, knowing that C sharp minor is the relative major of E. So here's our E, our A-shaped E. See how when we resolve that scale on the E note, right here on the A string, 7th fret, we start the scale on a C sharp here on the 9th fret of our E string, and we go up the position 1 shape. It kind of takes on a different meaning, but it's the same notes, right? It's just where we resolve. If we resolve here, then it's E. But if we resolve here, C sharp minor. But, whichever way it helps your brain to remember, it doesn't matter. For a while, I was stuck in the minor pentatonic, so it helped me to know that this was the C sharp minor, position 1, but it also worked for E. Okay, so now that we've got that, let's talk about some licks. When the E chord, so in this specific area here, we're actually going to add one note. Right here on the B string. That's going to be the 10th fret of the B string. See how that makes it a little more pretty? The other thing that it does is it adds a chord tone from an A triad. See how my ring finger is on that 10th fret of the B string note that we just added? So it becomes a really easy target for when the A chord comes. You can just, a good little exercise would be, set up your groove like that, E to A, and when the A chord comes, just hit that note. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, there it is. It's in the A. And that's the way that Duane would use it in the solo. So just knowing, okay, right there, boom. That's going to be our 4 chord A. That's going to be a chord tone of it, and it's part of our E major scale. Okay, let's learn another little concept from this area. You know how you're always playing like a blues lick, like that'd be like a C sharp minor blues lick? Well, you can take those same kind of bends and apply them in a major context. So, see how that whole step bend on the G string, that there's your C sharp minor context, but now that you're in E, you can still bend that string up the same way you're used to, but now you're not going to use the same kind of phrasing. You're not going to be like, you could, but that sort of sounds more like, it sounds a little bit bluesier for a major context. So bend that I like to use, just up, a whole step on the G string, just like you're used to. Then grab the B string on the 12th fret with your pinky. Then come back down triad. So there's your E bend. There's your A bend for when the A chord comes. Because here's your A BB box. If you're gonna play like a BB King style lick in the key of A, see, that works over A. We'll just think of it like that. But now, so over your E chord, over your A chord, and you're resolving on that 10th fret of the B string, like we just kind of talked about. So your A bend, E bend. Even make it a little more country by adding the 10th fret of the high E string underneath the bend with your pointer finger. Then you just gotta practice getting them both in time. And those are great because it's like you're calling a lick here, and then you're responding with a similar one. It's like you're speaking. Okay. Here's a cool one. Starting up here in the second position of the major. That's a really effective statement. It's a really good exercise too, to practice your alternate picking. Again, thinking on A, landing there. And then I like to think of this kind of like as kind of going down a slide. Kind of sounds like, you know, when you're a kid, you're going down a slide. Well, there's the slide you're going down. Your middle finger is sliding from 13 to 11 on the G string. And then you're landing on the G string 9th fret. That's another cool one when the A chord comes. So sorry, I got a little carried away there, but to infer that the A chord is coming, you're playing this little like countryish lick, and then landing on the 14th fret of the G string, because there's our A triad, the same as shape as this E triad. So then we can visualize 14th fret here on the A and D strings when we want to go back to our E chord. Part of that E chord, right? But again, you can do any variation of the first lick, as long as when the A chord comes, you're highlighting. So that's 13, 14 on B. That's 12 on high E. Then we're skipping. I guess we're not skipping anything. But we're landing on 14 of G. even get for the A chord. Got we're thinking this A, and we're thinking the top two here for this A. Just like we'd make an A here, right? Now I have it up here. So A, E. So yeah, the 12th fret gets us back to E. Those are our E chord tones. So that's just me kind of noodling and figuring it out as I go along. Well, just looking at the timer here, we're at 21 minutes, so I've been yapping too long already. But man, if you haven't checked out Duane Allman and Dickie Betts' playing, please do yourself a favor and do that. It's a master class in tone, touch, melody, and emotiveness. Another thing that I love about Duane Allman's playing and his tone is what he's able to achieve by using the rounded corner of a Fender heavy celluloid pick. So throughout this video, and honestly all my videos so far, that's a similar technique that I've been using, is using the round corner instead of the point. It takes a little bit to get used to, but you're gonna find that it gives you far better tone than, in my opinion, than using the point. Give it a try. So anyways, guys, thank you so much as always. I hope everyone's doing well out there. Happy South by Southwest for all you Austin folks. And let me know what you think in the comments, and please always drop some suggestions in there for me. Have a good day. Thank you.